Three things to watch for from today's race. The Toyota Save Mart 350 NASCAR goes to Sonoma, one of the old road courses, one of the road courses that NASCAR has been coming to for a while, which brings me to the first thing that I'm watching for. Who can compete with SVG out here on this track? SVG obviously has won 2 road course races in a row. I'm counting the Chicago Street Course last week as a road course. Two races where NASCAR has turned left and right in a row have been won by Shane Van Gisbergen. So I'm looking to see who can be competitive, especially with Sonoma being a track that maybe some of the drivers had more familiarity with than Shane Van Gisbergen. This is Shane's first time here in a Cup car. I really want to see if the field can be more competitive. Obviously, I mean, SVG turned in an incredible qualifying lap. So this is going to be a challenge for the field, but I want to see who can be competitive. Second thing I'm watching for is who can minimize the mistakes here at Sonoma. Yesterday in practice, we saw a ton of guys spinning out, really struggling with what's a slick track. They talked about the sealant on the surface, the racing surface at Sonoma, and how that caused problems for drivers. I think it's going to be just tough. The track, I think, is 1 to 2 seconds slower than it was when we came here last year. So that's going to be really interesting to see just how drivers manage their equipment, minimize mistakes on a very, very slick circuit. We talked, Jamie McMurray talked about how this is like a Darlington of road courses, right? Where you're really just trying to minimize mistakes from one lap to the next. At any point, you can make a mistake that's going to come back to bite you. The third thing I'm watching for, a guy that I'm really keeping my eye on to be competitive with SVG in this race, is Ty Gibbs in the 54. Can he get his first NASCAR Cup Series win here? He was competitive at Mexico City before getting kind of buried in traffic. Finished second last week at Chicago. This is a guy who I think runs really well on the road courses. Proved that he's going to be at least one of the more competitive guys with SVG. So I'm looking to see if this is the week that Ty Gibbs finally breaks through and gets his first NASCAR Cup Series win. Those are the 3 things I'm watching for from the NASCAR Cup Series at Sonoma. Stay tuned for more content from Apollo, your source for NASCAR in the Bayou City.